We got to give the people, don't tell me I can't sing, I know it. Give the people all what they want. Hey, what's up? Welcome to KWK today on the last second Friday of the year, 2020. Blessings upon you and yours. Don't forget your mask, please. Don't forget your mask, please. We're now, I know you're tired of hearing these projections and reality checks, but this is too austere, too severe, too critical, too deadly for it not to be mentioned during every KWK show, actually. The number of folk who are dying, arguably unnecessarily, is just at a pitiful, even satanic all-time high. What's the latest death toll? What's the latest death toll done? Like 325,000, something like that. It's a horrendous number, and we've now, as some of you know, have hit the 3,000 persons dying a day mark. That is not the kind of history that we need to be making. Thank God for the vaccine that's coming. Hey, woo! But guess what? You got to be alive to get the vaccine. And so we pray that the favor of the Lord will surround you like a shield. We also pray that you will wear your mask, watch your distance, and wash your hands. I love one statement that a nurse gave probably a month or so ago, and I'm sure you saw it on the web. She said, "Thank you for all the cold pizzas, but we don't need no more of those. Thank you for the drive-bys. We don't need any more of those that tell us that you love us. Healthcare workers, frontline, first line healthcare workers. Thank you for the balloons, but we don't need any more balloons." She said, "What we need y'all to do is," and then she started cussing, "wear your blank-to-blank mask." So we just thank you for wearing your God-given mask in Jesus' name. And oh, wait a minute. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. And here's Fallon. What's up, Fallon? What's going on? So I'm kind of messing with Fallon because Fallon, who grew up here in the church, graduate of the Imani School, is getting married in December. In January, my bad. And as a part of that, she is resigning, stepping down from her position here at the church. She has a real estate license, and she's gonna be a wife. Not a wife, but a wife. And he's an outstanding young man. Matthew is his name, and we are very, very happy for her. So it's a big career change for her and a big personal change for her. Fallon, how you doing? Well, I'm sorry, is it not public? They announced it Wednesday in staff meeting. I wasn't there. And they tell me you cried. Oh, tell us why you cried.
I cried just because you guys are my family.
Well, we'll still be your family. I know, but it's a change.
Yeah.
It is.
Happy tears too. Everyone was
being
very nice and saying.
Yeah, can they hear her? No, they can't. Okay, well, anyway, she's talking about why. And so anyway, Fallon, before you officially leave your position, we'll have you on officially on KWK, so you sit over there, and we can hear what you're saying. Different. All right, so let's head to the top. We got a couple of special guests. We'll be bringing them on in just a minute. Head to the top. First of all, speaking of retiring and leaving, Reverend James Andrews, who is a graduate of the University of Kashmir High School, along with moi, yours truly, is retiring. And it's official now. We're going to miss him dearly. His last day, I think, is the last day of this month. And then also, as you know, Pastor Kim Orr has received a promotion. She's moving up to Nashville. She'll have about 65 direct and indirect reports, and a budget of about $15-16 million working at the Board of Discipleship. And we are very excited about her promotion and excited about her new career. And we'll have a special little drive-by celebration for Reverend Andrews and Pastor Orr on next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, starting at 3 o'clock. and it'll be at the Power Center. That's 12401 South Post Oak, 1241 South Post Oak at South Main. Look forward to seeing you a week from tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Speaking of the Power Center, Don, let's pull up a few shots of the food bank. Listen, every Thursday, is it at 1 o'clock they start? 12 o'clock. We have, thank you, Charles. We have, as you know, offer food to persons in the community, to anyone, everyone, lottie-dottie and D. And look, I meant to tell you last week, don't sleep on this food bank, Houston Food Bank, Windsor Village partnership as we pass out food on Thursdays. Let me tell you what, I don't know what they distributed, yes, as the folk used to say, yesterday, but let me tell you what they had last week. You sitting down? They had steak. They had pork chops. You ready for this, Rose? They passed out chicken. Don, you ready for this? Salmon. Ron, you still awake over there? Mm-hmm. And ahi tuna. Oh. Ahi tuna, are you kidding me? Tuna. So seriously, you never know what the Lord's gonna provide through the food bank Windsor Village connection on Thursdays. And I said that jokingly, but I'm very serious. That is what was passed out last week. I'm not sure what they passed out yesterday, but I'm sure it was healthy and wholesome, and it was good food. As you know, hopefully, prayerfully, not from personal experience, but surely know by way of looking at the news. What's the new term they have now? Food is not food anxiety. Food desert. No, it's another term they're saying now for folk who are experiencing food shortage. Whatever that is. Rampant. Food is, thank you, Sis Palmer. Food insecurity, and it's just food shortage, and it's at an all-time high. I want to say a word about what's happening in D.C. too before we bring our guest on, but let's stay with food insecurity. Is that right? At an all-time high, thanks to COVID, thanks to the economy, thanks to whatever. But listen. If you need food, please stop by the Power Center starting at 12 o'clock. I understand cars line up very early, at 9:30, 10. If you don't want to sit in the line that long, you can get there at 1:30, 2 o'clock. And just as importantly, I think it's time for another drum roll, please. Ting! I called everybody's name except Ron Bailey, so thinking, man, Charles is shot. Charles is moving farther and farther away. I don't know why. He's got his mask on. He doesn't just have 6 feet separation between him and Ron. He's about 55 feet and fading every minute. I'm exaggerating, but thank you, Charles. Listen, we need volunteers on Thursday to help package the food in the morning and distribute the food in the afternoon. And as a matter of fact, they start packaging the food and separating the food items on Wednesday. And then we distribute it on Thursday. So not to bore you with too many details, but the food comes from the food bank, of course. They deliver the food on Wednesdays. Is it, Fallon? Do you know? Yeah, in a big 18-wheeler.
They deliver the food, but they can come on Wednesdays to volunteer.
Yes.
To help take the
Great.
food off the truck.
Come help. Thank you. Unload the food on Wednesdays. It's a big
Truck comes on Thursdays.
18-wheeler. Comes on Thursday mornings. Like 7:30 or something? Yeah, good. So look, I'm sure there's a proper link you can check out and volunteer. But even if you don't, let us know about your volunteerism that's on the way. Just show up. If you show up, we'll take your temperature, give you gloves, give you masks. If you don't have one, give you a shield if you want one. And let's make the food that God is providing from the food bank, Houston Food Bank, available to our brothers and sisters in the greater Houston community, which may include you. And we'll be more than happy to do that, all right? Anybody have any questions here in house about Thursday? Did I miss anything? Because this is a big deal. And it's going to become even more pressing in the Thursdays and weeks to come in December. Charles, Rose, anybody want to add anything to that? Good? So please, we need you to volunteer, please. Speaking of which, as our guest, make their way over. We're going to lead in the other. I want to say, look, y'all pray for the folk in Washington, D.C. We need another stimulus package. And from what I understand, as of this morning, come on, just cut on cross. Yeah. We informal here. A stimulus package is not yet on the way. And if I heard the news correctly, the congressperson's on their way home. On the way home while people are sitting in lines waiting for food, while people are sitting in homes sometimes in a cold weather with no heat and no food. I mean, how can you be going home? You know, so some folks say, well, you know, it's too much money, it's too big of a deficit. Look, deficits in and of themselves don't kill anybody, but not eating does. You know, America has accumulated so much deficit right now anyway. Another, you know, $500 million or $500 billion, you know, what's the difference? Especially if we're going to save some lives. So being proud of them. What's up? Yeah. How you doing? So this is Greg and Jill Palmer. How y'all doing?
We are doing good. We're doing good. We're happy to be here.
Yeah, please continue to,
That's right.
have faith of God around you and antibodies in you.
Thank you. That's right.
Yeah. So the Parkers head up our CEO ministry, and they do a fabulous job.
Thank you.
How long y'all been in that slot now?
Well, we're finishing our second year. So we have one more year.
Oh, and then what happens?
And then, we're not going anywhere.
Oh,
We'll see
okay.
what
All
happens.
right.
But it's usually 3 years. You
All right.
know, then
I
you
got
gotta
it.
rotate some
I got it.
others in.
So listen, thank you for coming in. 3 things I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
You only know about one, so the other two we're going to keep it fresh. Well, 2 things we want to talk about.
Okay.
First of all, on the 19th, we got the CEO Marketplace Fair.
Yes.
It's going to be virtual.
It's going to be virtual.
Tell us about that, please.
It's going to be virtual. So I'll go first. And so we've been doing this. This is our
First of all, that was so nice. And you see the way she looked at him. And then she told him, I'm going to go first.
She said that as if there was a surprise.
Exactly. and Fallon said she's about to get married. Did you notice she put her hand on his leg?
Okay.
That's that relational touch.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you. But that's too funny. But this is our 21st annual
Woo!
Marketplace
Has it been
Fair.
that long?
It has been that
Wow,
long.
that's awesome.
And we've been doing it. I mean, the CEO ministry's been around since 1988.
Right.
So over 30
Right.
years.
Yep.
And then we started the Marketplace to fund our scholarships.
Yep.
And it's virtual this year. You know, when COVID hit, we start thinking, okay,
Well, what can we do?
what can we do?
Yeah,
How can we
yeah.
do this? How are we going to raise our money for the scholarship?
For the scholarship.
So we are going virtual.
Yeah. Along with support our small business.
Wait a minute. Did y'all see how smoothly they did that?
I've come to learn to recognize the gap.
Man, that was like a 2-second gap. You're right there. All right, this is good. I am watching and learning here.
Oh, I'm sure you're probably knowledgeable in that area.
Well,
yourself.
maybe not.
But yeah, so you know, our other alternative mission is to support small businesses.
Right.
So that's a big motivation for us to say,
Right.
well, what can we do? And that's
Right.
what kind of drove us to this virtual marketplace fair
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
just to find an alternative. Because
Right.
you know, just like everybody else, small businesses are really suffering.
Right.
And we really have to support them. And the best support I think we can provide is support within the community.
Yes.
Yes.
So if we can get the community to support these small businesses that come from the community, then I think it's gonna go a long way.
It will
We
go a
wanna
long way.
just continue to
So
do that.
let me ask you a question. I'm going to segue just a little bit, but not really. And just remind the viewers, the listeners, that small and medium-sized businesses, small first, drive the American economy.
Yes.
They do.
You know, don't let the IBMs and the Facebooks throw you off. It's the small business. So we really appreciate your support of them. So if I'm a small business person
Yes.
and I want to be a part
Yes.
of the virtual marketplace on the 19th,
On the 19th.
That's right.
Yes.
what do I do?
Well, you have about 2 more days left
Ooh.
to register.
And then what happens?
So, and you can register if you go to, send us an email to ceoministry3@gmail.com.
One more time, please.
ceoministry3
Yep.
at gmail.com. So you need to send us and put in the subject, I want a booth. So you can register. Booths start at $100. We have about 30 vendors so
Get
far.
out of here. That's great.
We do. We have about 30 vendors so far.
So what do you attribute the success of that? I mean, 30 vendors is a lot.
Well, the support, we had vendors from last year, from previous years.
And obviously they experienced success.
They did.
Yeah.
And so we're excited about this virtual platform where they can actually go and click on different booths
Right.
and go in, and then it's like almost like a Zoom room. So they can see the vendor, they can talk with them, they may have a video plan, they may be showing their
Got it.
wares. People are going to be selling clothes and jewelry
That's
and
cool.
food and, services
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And we're excited about it. It's something new, but we're excited about it.
Right, and this is going to be a CEO
Oh,
marketplace.
another smooth transition. You see that?
But this is going to be a marketplace experience.
Right.
Okay, so it's not just going to be like a Zoom in the aspect of you just see somebody talk and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to experience a lot, some entertainment.
Right.
While you do you're going through the different vendor booths to hear information from them and
Right.
to see their wares and what they
Yeah.
have to offer.
Yeah.
And also we'll have some entertainment and some
Entertainment?
interviews.
Well, right. We're going to start it off with an
That's right.
experience.
That's
So
right.
we're
I
going
heard
to
the
have
experience
with an
thing.
experience, meaning with Pastor Beatty.
Oh, no, that's
And-
an experience.
That's
Yes,
an experience.
yes, and we're going to be live.
Uh-huh.
And so we're going to kick it off to drive traffic to
Yeah.
it's called the Hop-In site. You can register for a free ticket to attend. It's free to attend.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to kick it off with that, and we'll also have there'll be some sessions, some training, some workshops.
Really?
So you can come and learn
Work-
about
work-
Social Security,
Oh.
business finances and taxing.
Are y'all listening to this?
Yes, it's going to be a
This big
full
time.
day. Yes.
Somebody needs to hashtag this right now. Huh? Somebody needs to
Yes.
spread the word on
Yeah.
Social Security,
Social Security, businesses, investments,
personal investments,
Personal investments.
yes, and then small business taxes.
small business taxes.
Yes, and then there'll
And then
also be,
Authors, a writing workshop.
A writing
Write
workshop.
a book.
yeah, birthing.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Oh, yes, you- Being
an author.
birthing a book.
Yeah.
And a lot of entrepreneurs have lots of ideas
Yeah,
and things that
yeah.
they've learned along the way, so
This
they'll
is
be able to
rich.
come and learn.
Yeah.
So there'll be sessions. So just like you go to a regular expo,
Right.
you come into the main stage, there'll be maybe a video playing, maybe there'll be, like I said, some entertainment
Right.
or live experience. You can go to the different sessions and hear these speakers. And then you can
Wow.
click on expo vendors, and then you see all
And
the
this is
vendors.
free?
It's
And this is
free.
free.
It's
What?
free.
It's free to
What's the name of this
attend,
church?
It's Windsor
That's
Village
right.
Church Family.
Windsor
That's
Village.
right.
And it's free. And to get a ticket
Yeah.
to register, you just go to ceomarketplace1.com.
Yep.
ceomarketplace1.com. Click on that, and you can register and get as many tickets as you want.
Okay, so let's sum this part up.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a vendor, tell me again, and I want to participate, tell me
Right.
what to do. And if I want to participate,
Attend.
Attend is a better
Attend,
word. Thank
yes.
you. What do I do?
So if
Thank
you're
you.
a vendor and you have until the 13th to register, you want to go to ceoministry3@gmail.com. Did I say it right again the second time? Okay, valid. And then that's to be a vendor.
Right.
If you want to attend, you need to get a ticket. ceomarketplace, the number one, .com, just .com. That's a link, so it's going
Right.
to take you right there to register.
Right.
Free ticket for as many people. Tell your friends, your family. They don't even have to live here in Houston. They can be anywhere to come check
That's
all
right.
of this out.
Exactly.
That's the other powerful piece about this.
Right.
They can be anywhere in the world and tap into this.
Yeah.
And if I can add one thing, we talk about vendors, but we also look for sponsors also. So if you would like to be a sponsor in which you get some other benefits, of course, you're giving more, which is great, but you've got other benefits that go along with sponsorship. So once you get through to our vendor sponsor registration, then you'll be able to decide what level you want to participate at. And we appreciate
and that's
all
a
of it.
quick a good segue into our platinum sponsors. I do want to mention them.
Sure.
Because we have 3 platinum sponsors.
Well,
so we have.
before you do that, let me
Okay.
remind. Proceeds, which
Yes.
relatively little cost, so most of this is proceeds.
It is.
Go to support not me, not them, not you, unless you're going to school, but the scholarship
That's the
program.
right.
scholarships. That's
That's
right.
right.
The
Yes.
scholarships. And
Just
speaking
one.
of that, we've given out over the past years.
Yeah.
Close to 400 scholarships, or 300
Yep,
some,
300.
over $400,000.
Whoa.
In
That the
scholarships.
CEO ministry has done,
right.
along with Windsor Village.
Yep, that's right.
It's been a
Yeah.
a joint, along
Yep.
with the church.
That's awesome.
To
Yes.
community youth. So it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Before you make your next point,
Yes.
if you have any questions for you were about to say that, weren't you? I know.
Okay, for us,
Father
yeah.
Parker, please send them in
Yes,
right now.
Absolutely.
Greg and Jill are prepared to answer them.
that's right.
And
That's right.
let's hear about them. Go ahead.
So
please.
a
Excuse me.
couple other things. So one, our sponsors. So we have our platinum sponsors.
Right.
Georgie Johnson Properties.
Uh-huh.
And Courtney Johnson and George Johnson. We have Howard Investment Services. That's a platinum sponsor. And that's Willie Howard, and then Byron Riley, CPA. So those are our platinum sponsors. We want to thank them
Yeah.
Yeah, we
for
wanna thank them.
reaching out and in their pockets a little deeper
Yeah.
and helping us out. So that's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's also a way to donate and
Okay.
to give to the scholarship fund.
Okay.
So we want you to come and support the vendors and to support the event on the 19th, but you can also give. And there's several ways to give. So you can give, first of all, just at the Windsor Village app or kingdombuilders.com, the secure give.
Right.
And you can do that. And once you pull that up, you can just scroll down and you'll see CEO Ministry or CEO
Scholarship,
Scholarship and click on that. And then you can donate and give. There.
Wonderful. Now, if I'm a vendor and I want to participate, then the deadline is
The 13th.
13th.
Coming this Sunday.
If I-
That's the deadline.
Thank you. If I simply want to attend, is there a deadline for registering as an attendee as
No.
well? Or I can just show up.
You just have to register.
Okay.
And you have to have a ticket to
Okay.
show up. You can do that on the day of. I would do it now, and that's that CEO
You would do it
Marketplace.
when?
I would do it now.
now.
I would do it now. That's that CEO Marketplace1.com.
Yeah.
And get your ticket.
Yeah.
And the reason it's important because this is a new platform.
Right.
So you have to be kind of tied into the system in order to actually attend and go through all the different vendor booths and things. So
Yeah.
that's why, it's important to, if you're going to be a vendor or sponsor, to do it now, but you have until the 13th. And if you're going to attend, just do it as soon as you can. You can attend up until the day of the event.
Yeah.
And participate.
So may I ask you an unrelated question?
Yes.
Because I'm going to mess with you just a little bit.
Okay.
So did y'all dress alike intentionally?
Well, you know what? This is going
Fallon, she put her hand
Now-
on his knee again.
Now,
I
now
want you to pay
I'm-
attention to this. All right.
I'm
all right.
going to be honest.
Yeah.
So
No, lie to us if you would.
I got dressed first
Okay.
this morning,
Uh-huh.
and he goes, "What you wearing?"
I got you.
So he saw what I had on, and
Yeah.
he said, "Oh, you got on jeans,
Uh-huh.
okay."
Uh-huh.
And
Well,
then
I didn't say those things, but I did walk past the office she was in to see what she had on.
I got you.
Just to make sure I was in the same,
of
the
course.
same vein. if
Pastor,
you
I'm
will.
gonna tell you,
Tell me.
somehow it always works out
Sure.
a little bit. Because yesterday we were doing something, we were filming something,
Mm-hmm.
and I had on a turtleneck, and I looked at he had on his turtleneck.
Now I did that on purpose because I know she likes
I ain't mad
turtlenecks.
at
I love turtlenecks. I always tell him I love a
Hey, I
man
ain't mad at you.
in a turtleneck.
Right.
So he had on. So it somehow happens that way. After you've been married 30 years.
30 years. Congratulations.
30 years.
Wait a minute. Speaking of, excuse me. If your anniversary is this month, we want to hear from you. If your birthday is this month, we want to hear. Yeah, type in so I can announcement. Birthdays and anniversaries. I apologize for not mentioning that 15-20 minutes ago. So when you said anniversaries, I thought about it right away.
So we've been married
Yeah.
30 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, about
Yeah.
30 and a half years. now.
That's
So
That's
we're
it.
counting and
Yeah.
enjoying it.
So if
Okay.
I'm thinking, I mean, we're shifting gears a ski taste. So if I'm thinking about starting a business, like for instance, it's the last time I'm gonna call her name, but this is Fallon here. She just got her real estate.
Miss
she's
Fallon,
famous
that
in the
is
church.
awesome.
Just got her real estate license.
Oh, awesome! Congratulations.
Yeah. So if I'm thinking about starting a business, what are some just basic steps, or what's some basic advice you would give me? And I should know that. I should know the answer to this question, but I don't. So let me ask you in front of all these people. Before you give advice, tell us, what do you do?
Oh, what we do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are we are marketing executives for the wellness company,
Got it.
Melaleuca. And we have been in direct sales for over 19 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we
been a
set up
blessing.
accounts for manufacture of consumer products.
Gotcha.
They
Yeah.
come into homes, and they're focused on environmentally safe, non-toxic products.
Got
Right.
it.
So
And-
that's
Right, and just to let you know, our backgrounds, we're both engineers. By
Really?
trade.
By
Yes,
degree, yeah.
by degree.
Y'all have a lot of personality to be engineers.
I know,
I left first. He left second. I've
Why
actually
is
brought
it you
him-
always first? That's what I want to know. Every story
Because
you
So
I
I guess I'm
was-
following.
Jill goes first.
Jill goes- that's right. But I
Another
was,
lesson in marriage.
Another lesson. One more.
But I was I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, so I left my job
Got it.
over 20 years ago, and to come home to be a stay-at-home mom. And
Yeah.
this was something that allowed me to be at home.
Yeah.
And bring him home. It allowed us to come to Texas.
Yeah.
We were living in Michigan at the time.
Oh Lord,
So-
you couldn't get here fast enough.
So allowing us to come came right here to Windsor Village.
So
We have
glad
been-
you did.
This is the
Yeah,
thing.
we're
We have been
glad we did.
visiting here every Easter
That's right.
since before we were married, because his
'Cause my
brother
brother's been going here for
goes here.
Got it.
Been going here for 30 some years.
Ah.
Yep.
So Windsor Village, and when we moved here,
Yeah.
We kind of had, it wasn't called a family reunion, but a lot of family, because a lot of my family's up north. So when it was Easter, we'd all come to Houston
Yeah.
to get some warm weather and go to Windsor Village.
Yeah.
oh, you
Well,
just
once
don't
we
know.
moved
We've
here-
been we've been
Well, that's a
coming here
good
for a
thing.
long time.
That's a good thing.
So yes. So
Basic
now,
advice. Yeah.
the advice. Well, first you need a business plan. You need to
A business plan.
A business plan.
Right.
You need to, and maybe even prior to that, you need to make sure it's something that you really enjoy doing.
Oh.
Like some people want to do something because someone else is doing that
Mm-hmm.
or something else, but you need to enjoy it. You need to have some skills.
Mm-hmm.
You need, and that's one of the things the CO ministry helps with as well.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, I mean, we help with the skills. We do training. We do seminars
Mm-hmm.
for business owners. Sometimes people come to us and they don't have a business yet,
Mm-hmm.
but they want to join. They know they want to be an entrepreneur or start a business.
Mm-hmm.
So we provide a lot of tools. When I first joined the CO ministry, I didn't know exactly what they would provide. So the first meeting, I thought it was just a meeting, like, treasurer reports this. No, they had speakers and trainers, and it was like, today we're going to learn how to brand your business.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to learn how to plan, next month, how to plan accordingly.
Right.
How to, do those types of things, or write a business plan, or
Right.
just different topics.
Right.
So, but you need to, have a business plan, and, write down everything you need to do.
Yep. And I would say, because we're in this period now, come to our Marketplace Fair Expo, because you're going to get, of course, you're going to see some other business owners and what they're doing, how they're operating their business, and then you're going to get to participate in some of the informational seminars that we have, which are going to talk about taxes for small-based businesses and things of that nature. So, this is a good time in our ministry. We do
Yeah.
those types of workshops.
I just wanted to warn you, it's about 127 and a half right now, and at 1:30 we're going to have a special Caldwell's Kitchen. Caldwell's Corner.
okay.
Yeah, so I just want to let you know, at
Okay.
1:30 we're going to do that.
We're coming up on.
Well,
okay.
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
All right, well,
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
interesting. Look
And
forward to that.
and there's a lot of different.
You
Oh,
on
that's
that
good.
Be cooking. I don't see anything around here. Okay. Well, I know last week you were talking about that eggplant, so I hope it turned out good.
Well, that's part of what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right. Well, and when you're coming up with a business idea,
Right.
like I said, something you should love, but there's a lot of different things you can do.
Yeah.
Some people want to do a service. Some people might want to sell things, that type of thing. But whatever your talent is and that you're going to enjoy, because you want to enjoy it. And that way you can put your love, your hard work into it and all of that.
Yeah.
But I want to add to that, because you're doing something that you're passionate, you love, and that's all good, but don't think that every day is going to be your best day, right? So you may not necessarily like the grind one day or another. You may not get a good response from maybe somebody you're trying to do business with, but don't let that discourage you.
Right.
So as much as you're doing what you like, don't think that just because this was a bad day, I don't need to do that. That doesn't mean that's still not your passion.
That's good. So for those of you who think, you're just killing time at that, not the case. During this COVID season, as you know, Folk are being furloughed, folk are being laid off, same thing. Folk are being fired, folk are having to rebrand themselves, folk are having to change
Right.
their interest and business focus totally.
right. Yeah.
So you may find yourself in a position where you need to think about starting your own business. So
And
I'm
it's
glad you shared
pivot.
that.
It's kind of called a
Pivot.
pivot.
That's right. There you go.
That's
That's
the
the
word.
word.
Everybody's using is pivot.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
just make that pivot, make
Yeah.
those little tweaks and those
Yeah.
changes, and keep on moving.
Yep. It's a bad day, not a bad life. Well, that's a good
there
line.
you
Before we highlight the birthdays and the anniversaries, I think is it 1:30?
Yes.
All right. So let me share. I'm gonna share with them about 5 minutes worth,
Okay.
and then we're gonna come back and wrap this up.
Okay.
and
Okay.
We're gonna do something.
Sounds good.
Do you have
We're
8 more
we
minutes?
do. We are plenty
Yes,
good.
we do.
So
time. Okay.
here we go. Caldwell's Kitchen. It's been a minute. Is it Caldwell's Kitchen? Or Kirbyjon's Kitchen? Whatever you want to call it.
Kitchen corner.
Kirbyjon's Kitchen Corner. Everybody has a favorite name for it, whatever it is. So, I'm 67 years old. I've done more cooking. Thank you very much. The last 6 months than I have the last 60 years.
Two.
You have two?
Yes, I have.
So that's what kind of, gave Genesis to him for this called his Kirbyjon Kitchen thing. So here we go. First thing I want to tell you, I haven't told you this. I got to tell you this. There are basically 3 ways to what shall I say, get a meal together, right? You can prepare a brand new meal. Fallon is paying attention now that she's about to be a housewife. you can just prepare a meal from the beginning. You can use leftovers. I mean, straight up leftovers. Matter of fact, whatever we had on Sunday in the house I grew up in, you were having that same thing Monday. Well, you can set your watch to it. That's just how it rolls. I'm not mad at my mama to this day. If you loved it on Sunday, you would love it again on Monday. Leftovers. Third way to do it, I'm not telling you anything, no, I'm just going over some basic stuff, is do a little mixture. Do a little, leftovers from yesterday and bring in something new. Well, I say all that to say, that's what I did yesterday. Speaking of eggplant, the eggplant was new. I got some eggplant advice from Pastor Kim. I just happened to be talking to her about something else. I said, this is my first time preparing eggplant. How you do this? So she told me, Pastor Kim, it's not your fault that my eggplant was hard. It just wasn't your fault. It was tasty. It was good. I know what to do next time. But it was pretty good. So Fallon, little Fallon, I call her little Fallon, we had some shrimp left over. So I put a little shrimp, prepared a little angel hair pasta, had just a little spaghetti left, so I just mixed the regular spaghetti and the pasta together.
Right.
And I'm tired of that red sauce, so I just got me some, that took some, what's that called? What's that small thing called? Oh yeah, onions. Took onions, and what's that other little small thing called? Oh yeah, garlic. And I mashed it together, mixed it in with my olive oil, put it on top of my spaghetti. Pretty good. Then we had, you mentioned the Johnsons earlier. I got my green beans from
there you go.
from Farmer's Market 2 weeks ago. I put those in the freezer, brought those out, warmed it up, put it all together. And here's the cooker. Are y'all ready for this? This is almost worth a drum roll. Pulled out the garlic bread. Oh!
Yeah.
Then it hit me like a brick. It hit me like a brick. Those of you trying to stretch your budget, child, whenever you get a chance, pull out the bread. Especially garlic bread. Put a little extra butter on it, make it smell. And especially if you're feeding young people, like 10, 9, 15, 17 years old, folk who eat a lot. When you line them up for the meal, tell them, get you some bread, honey. See, your bread gonna fill them up.
That's right.
And I always call them honey or sugar. It just throw a little something extra in and load them up on that bread. That way, if you're running light on green beans, you can stretch your way, you understand me? Because you loaded them up with the what? With the bread. And you can go to the dollar store. I don't push brand stores, but you can go to the dollar store, I literally pay $1 for some really decent garlic bread. So you don't have to have a lot of money. I know times are tight right through in here. You don't have to spend a lot of money to fill up. So let me take it back a little bit farther. Still dealing with this little, leftover concept. So last week, Pastor Suzette prepared some chili. It was chili.
Chili, okay.
It was good chili, and with beans in it, black beans. So we ate on that about 50 years. I mean, for a couple of days. It was good every day. And then I prepared, oops, here it goes again, spaghetti with my special sauce. I can't tell you what's in the sauce because I have to kill you, and I don't want to do that. So the thought hit me, we had a little spaghetti left, a little ski taste. Put the chili, little chili left, put the chili on the what? On the spaghetti. Oh, I suppose you've done that, haven't you?
Well, you know, she's from Ohio, right?
We
What's
do
that? What's
that
that
all the
place?
time.
What's that
Yeah, the chili
restaurant?
place.
Oh, chili plate.
Yeah.
That was so good. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Then just this week, Pastor Suzette was on our game. She did the homemade biscuits. Homemade biscuits.
Homemade.
And, you know, we ate on that for about 45 years. So literally 2 days later, I prepared some French toast. My little cousins were in town from out of town. And French toast was really good, as usual. Then Alex did something that was pretty creative. You know what he did? Our 19-year-old. He took the homemade biscuits. I had cut a couple of them in half, put some butter on it, face down in the skillet for my father-in-law's breakfast. Wow. Alex took it a step farther. He dunked, D-U-N-K-E-D, he dunked the homemade biscuit into the what? French toast batter. Oh! Oh, man, that was, slap your mama, then go slap your daddy. I'll slap your daddy first and slap your mama. I'll slap your stepdaddy. I mean, whoever's around, slap them in Jesus' name. That was so good. So I know what y'all thinking. Well, I don't do fresh biscuits. Go to Pillsbury. You know, just pick you something up out of the store. You know, prepare your biscuits, put them in at 375, whatever, for eight minutes, whatever it is. Then dunk those into the what? It's just something different. And it was really good.
Oh, wow.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. And, you know, it's just good. So we still do a lot of vegetables at the house and grapes. In fact, I won't say, I mean, not put a timeline on this, but I bought some grapes not long ago. On sale, of course. Organic grapes. And the grapes went so fast. I asked the folk, I said, did y'all drop the grapes? If you drop them, it's a 5-second rule, a 5-minute rule. You know, just spray them, wash them, and eat them. He said, no, we didn't drop them, we ate them. Ate them, you inhaled them. I mean, it just, you know, like crack cocaine back in the 70s or something. They just sucked them up. They were gone. Quick, fast, and hurry. So it was too late for the garlic bread. But it was all good. So anyway, those are my little tips and a little tiptoe through the tulip ideas about cooking. We'll have some more next. Matter of fact, you're not gonna be. Woo! You know what I'm gonna do, Fallon, next week? Don, you know what I'm gonna do next week?
Bringing us some food.
I am. I'm gonna bring. Do you want carrot cake or bread or banana bread?
Banana bread for me.
You gotta choose one or the other. Banana bread?
I'm voting banana.
All right.
We'll do banana bread.
All right. So next week, we're gonna have fresh banana bread.
Now, are you cooking?
Yes, I am cooking it. Fresh banana bread.
I've always wanted to know how to cook it.
Well, you gonna know. You gonna know. So wait, Fallon. Here's a real question. Are you coming next weekend? Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, you getting ready to make a career change, and you're a busy woman.
I'll be here next week.
Y'all cooking before y'all.
Ron Bailey, who's the who's on KBC staff, who's responsible for making sure the building doesn't burn down, wants to know, are we cooking? No, I'm gonna cook it off site and bring it here prepared. Is that all right?
That's great.
Oh, great. Ron said that's great. That's preferable, is what he really said. So banana bread, all right? That'll be next week. That's gonna be live.
You'll miss out on the banana
Yeah, we might be out the window. We might be standing out the window there, peeking in.
Well, you can just hang around. Listen, you're welcome anytime.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all are married, so don't worry about the six feet. And we sitting 6 feet here, so you just stop on by. Stop on by. Yeah. So let me ask you this as we go to our next guest. Give us. You've actually done it already, but just kind of cap it and sum it up. Tell me, why do I want to attend the CEO Virtual Ministry?
Well, first you want to attend to support the businesses, the vendors.
Yes.
You want to support them, and you can click on the different businesses and all of that, and see all their wares and their services. Second, you want to attend for yourself. I mean, you're going to be at home. It's going to be easy, and there's different sessions, so you can get some tips, Social Security, like we talked about, taxes, finances, how to write a book. With Sharon Jenkins, that's going to be nice, and so you'll get some valuable, information and just something to do and to support. You'll feel good, and you're giving back in supporting those vendors, for the scholarships.
And the scholarship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you're a big R&B guy. You remember that song, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? So those are the donations.
How old are you?
I'm 60.
Oh, yeah. I think you're old enough to remember that song. You were like 5 years old.
That's the dance to that song.
He knows all the music.
So, but I say that to say, any donation at any level, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 100, whatever you want to donate, because it's all about trying to provide scholarships for children. And these schools are charging a lot more today than they used 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
and the donations are in kind if you want to. The event is free.
Yes,
that
absolutely.
is free, and that's just something separate that we're saying if people want to do that. But the event is free, and you can get your ticket from CEOMarketplace1.com.
Great. Any questions for Greg and Jill before they leave, fella? Good. You've made it crystal clear.
All right.
And look, y'all are good. We'll have to have y'all back.
Well, we would love to come back.
Y'all are natural.
Talk about, thank you.
Some people saying they wanted to be a part, so I was sending them the information.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Good.
Well, thank
okay.
you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fallon. Well, thank
So
you for
again,
having
it's
us.
next Sunday.
Next Sunday, the 19th. It's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That was one thing we didn't say was the time.
Yes.
From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and we'll be live probably also on a couple of the Facebook pages, like on the Windsor Village page, starting out on, and then we have a CEO Facebook page as well, so we'll be live there, and then they can go right into, if they don't have their ticket, they can get it, and then if they already have it, they can go right onto the Hoppin' stage, is what we call it, the Hoppin' platform, and start visiting all the vendors and the sessions and experiencing everything.
That's a big time day. 10 to 3, CEO Virtual Fair. And then from 3 to 4, thereabouts, we're saying not goodbye, but so long to Reverend Andrews and Pastor Orr. So it's all good.
Yes. Full day.
Full day. As usual.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
It's been awesome.
Thank you for all the support Windsor Village has given to this endeavor. So we just thank everybody, all of the
and I'm sure all the
members and
scholarship
pastors.
participants thank you as well. So on their behalf, I thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Especially during these unprecedented times.
Yes.
Trying to pay these bills. Well, good.
Very
all right.
good.
Well,
All
thank
right.
you. Appreciate y'all.
Well, thank you. We
All right.
appreciate you.
All righty.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's a little virtual bump. Yep. All right. So let's get these birthdays, and then we got one more guest. Don who? Don Thomas? Today?
The 21st.
The 21st. Oh, the 21st. Don Thomas' birthday is the 21st. So actually, it's Don Thomas' mother's birth date, because that's the date that Don's mother gave birth to him. So happy birth date to Don's mother. I know you're listening. We appreciate you. And one more time, a shout out to that special lady who moved here from Jamaica. Yaman. Welcome to Houston. Welcome to Windsor. We love you. Thanks again. Great job. Got Larry and Evelina McKenzie, 21st wedding anniversary on December the 25th. Woo, somebody just dropped something, sound like a drum roll, but that sounds good to me. And happy birthday to my family, Quinn Davis. It's the, wait a minute, what does that say?
Quinn Davis, the 5th.
The 5th. The
Monica Brown. They're giving you dates.
All of them born? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's back up. Let me get this straight. We got 3 birth dates in December. 1st, Quinn Davis, the 5th of December. Monica Brown, the 15th of December. And Sonia Muhammad, the 16th of December. I assume all of them are the same family?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right. Y'all are busy around there. There's a lot of gifts in your house in December. Big time. Good. Anybody? Is that it? Oh, good. All right. And
Loving the banana bread.
well, you want to tune in for that banana bread, I assure you. And another birthday, 144. We got 16 minutes. Come on. Chandra Johnson, December the 9th. Good. That'll work. And listen, before we go to our guests, let me remind you again. Let's celebrate the ministries of Pastor Kim and Reverend Andrews next Saturday, starting at 3 o'clock down at the Power Center. And similarly, well, not similarly, but let me just tell you, on the 7th of January at 7 p.m., we're going to have our state of the church. We're going to do it virtually, of course. The pastors and some of the leaders will be here at the KBC, properly socially distanced, of course. And you will be able to tune in using this same platform that we use for KWK. You'll be able to type in your questions as well. It'll be, we'll give about a 35-minute presentation, followed by 25, 30 minutes of Q&A. We want you to know what's happening at your church and how and why and what. And we look forward to that. Mark it down, please. And look, New Year's Eve. All the drummers have left. Dion's back there. Drum roll, please. Oh, Fallon. Now, Fallon trying to learn how to play drums on our way out. Fallon, good, thank you. Great job. You're just awesome. A woman of many talents, for sure. On the 31st, that's New Year's Eve. We're having our New Year's Eve celebration service. It's going to be dope, too, with a capital D even. Yeah, we're going to tape it on this tomorrow. We're going to tape it tomorrow. Got a little something special for you. A little something special. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be loaded with fun, food, fellowship. Your food's at home. Fellowship virtually, fun virtually, a word from the Lord, and we got a couple of surprises. So we're excited about that. And when we hit a few of these before we go to our guests, Facebook, absolutely nothing. Study with Sister Dr. Allen, Jeanette Allen. We invite you to tune in to that. Food Bank volunteer opportunity. We really need to be a part of that. Blessed to be a Blessing Service Project with the Cultural Awareness Ministry. December 1st through the 16th. Donate new gloves, scarves, hats, socks, and blankets for the homeless. You can email LaToya Ashley. That's L-Ashley at WVUMC.com. That's a great deal. And then on Wednesdays, of course, mature adults virtual Bible study, young adult Bible study on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock as well. Mature Bible study on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock. Mature Bible study again, work that body. You're going to work that body. You work your soul and your spirit, and you're going to work that body, stay in shape. That's on Wednesdays, December 9th at Thursday, December 10th at 7:30. Work that body. Thursday, 10th, 12 o'clock. December 10th, 12 o'clock. Get it right, Caldwell. And then the Children's Ministry virtual after school check-in. That's on Thursdays from 5:30 to 6 o'clock, where parents, among other things, share best parenting skills and practices with one another. You don't have to do this thing all by yourself. Married Couples Fun Fellowship on December the 11th at 7 o'clock. And then tonight, we got some more sessions. But tonight, with Pastor Troy Johnson, dealing with the reality of our current circumstances. That's tonight, 7:30. Mature adults, Chris, they always have something going on, man. The mature adults have something happening around here on a regular basis, and we're excited about that. Got some more announcements, but meanwhile, we got a graduate from the Imani School in the house, graduate from Morehouse. Are you Morehouse?
Yes, sir.
Not Less House, as evidenced by the cap on your head, and Windsor Village member for the last 5,000 years.
Yes,
Chris, what's up, man? How you feel?
I feel great.
Good. Are those Morehouse colors too? Those are TSU colors. Are they Morehouse colors?
TSU. HBCU proud.
Yeah,
We're all
y'all.
in it together, yeah.
Yeah, sure enough,
Yes,
sure
sir.
enough, sure enough. So you running for re-election,
Yes, sir.
and you're in a runoff,
Yes, sir.
and elections tomorrow.
Election day is tomorrow.
Right. So this is a non-political forum, as you know, but you're running, you're a member. Tell us where they can go to vote
Yes,
and what the
sir.
times are.
Yes, sir. So election day is tomorrow.
Yep.
The polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a couple of locations where you can vote. You can vote at the Missouri City Community Center, which is located at 1522 Texas Parkway. It's right next to City Hall, across from the library. The second place you can vote at is Hightower High School. Hightower High School. Same time, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can also vote at the Fondren Park Clubhouse.
Got it.
And so that is off of McLean Boulevard. You can also vote there. And you can vote at Stafford City Hall because Stafford has a municipal runoff election as well.
Got it.
So you can vote there. And so you can vote at a couple different locations. And the Quail Valley Fund, not to forget the Quail Valley Fund, you can vote there. All of the locations will be open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. It's election day. Everyone come out. Please let your voice be heard. Exercise the franchise. We know that this is something that our ancestors fought hard for. And so we must exercise our right to vote.
Yeah. So look, Don, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say it. So Chris, I was out in Missouri City yesterday.
Yes, sir.
No, Wednesday. And there's a reason why this is a story, but there's a reason behind it. I'm gonna get there, and it's related to you. Now, the first part of the story is not related to you, so don't cringe.
Okay.
But I went out there to pick up my car, and I picked up my car that's been in the shop since 1947. And I got in my car. My car smelled just like what? Weed. Man, so I let the window down. Y'all know I cannot get a ticket, especially for smoking. So I let the windows down, and and the windows been let down now for the last 2 or 3 days, actually trying to get this smell out. But anyway, the point is, this part does apply to you. The weed does not apply to Chris at all.
No, not at all.
But I'm driving around in the hood, and I saw your pictures, man, with your wife. Beautiful pictures.
Who's also an Imani grad, by the way.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Y'all met at the Imani school?
We did.
Get out of here. Y'all been dating since Imani school?
No. No, but,
Seriously, you met at the Imani school?
Seriously, we have a class photo from the first grade, and we are standing side by side.
Shut your fuzz.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. It shows you things come full circle.
Yeah,
God's
yeah.
timing is perfect, and
That's pretty cool.
he's
So how long
in
y'all been married?
We've been married a year and some change. So we got
Oh, so
married.
you just got married?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, how's
Yes,
that
sir.
going?
It's great. It's great.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
great. I say God tested us early because after we got married, I got that cancer diagnosis.
Right. Yeah, you told me about
lymphoma.
that. Yeah.
So he tested us early, but I know for certain that she's my life partner.
Amen.
And I'm thankful
Yeah.
for her.
Well, I understand that, but I mean, God doesn't send cancer, but I got your point, and
You got my point.
he
You
got
got
you
my
through it. Well, I tell you what, she makes you look better. Cause
For
I
sure.
had to look at you twice on that picture. That is Chris.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's it.
indeed.
That-
And you
that's-
saw Neptune on there as well, right?
I did.
That's the
Yeah.
little English bulldog.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
our little
yeah.
family.
Uh-huh.
That's our little
So y'all gonna have children later on?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, what? Take it one day at a time.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's
Now,
wonderful.
while I have you and
Yeah.
while I have the viewers,
Yeah.
and I proudly serve as Mayor Pro Tem.
Right.
And so for you all that aren't familiar, Mayor Pro Tem
Is a member of
role-
the church.
Yes.
The mayor is. Excuse me. Go ahead.
So the Mayor Pro Tem serves in the absence of the mayor. So when
Right.
Mayor Yolanda Ford isn't present, the Mayor Pro Tem is in charge of orchestrating the meetings and
Correct.
running the meetings at City Council.
Correct.
And so I proudly say, since Mayor Ford is not here today,
Right.
we're proud to announce that Amazon is coming to Missouri City.
No.
Yes,
Wait. Drum roll, please.
Yeah, drum roll.
Ching. Who's coming to Missouri City?
Amazon.
The Amazon.
Industry giant Amazon
Get
is
out of
coming
here.
to Missouri City.
Where they gonna be?
They're going to be near Hightower High School.
Yeah.
Sort of near Hurricane Boulevard and Lake Olympia Parkway near the Fort Bend Toll Road.
Yeah.
1 million square foot facility.
Wow.
Going to provide over 500 jobs.
Wow.
And so we are very excited
Under
about
the Mayor
that.
Ford administration.
Yes, sir.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is.
So we are
awesome.
very
In
excited.
fact, I was
about
just
that.
about to ask you what's going on in Missouri City.
That's
You,
what's
you
going
just
on.
told me.
That's what's going on. We're very excited.
So when do they kick off?
They are already turning over dirt.
starting
Yes, yes,
construction.
sir. Yes, sir. If you
Well,
drive
it
by
won't
there-
take them long.
Oh no.
They're very efficient.
Yep, they could have chosen many other places, and we're honored that they chose Missouri City.
So how long
area.
did y'all court them or date them to get them to come?
It's been a steady progress. It's been a steady work in progress, and I'll submit to you.
Yeah.
There was a time where things did not look as promising.
Right.
And under Mayor Forrest's leadership,
Right.
city manager, they were able to
Right.
work through that, and
Right.
so very excited, and it's a testament
Right.
to her leadership,
Yeah.
and I'm proud to support her, be
Yeah.
her partner in good,
Right.
and so we want to keep this city moving forward. That's
Right.
what it's about,
Sure.
continuing to move Missouri City forward. We
Right.
don't want to go backwards, only forward.
Right. This is Mayor Pro Tem Chris Preston, Missouri City, running for re-election, and of course Mayor Ford's in a
Yes,
runoff
Mayor
as
Ford
well,
is in a
right?
runoff as well.
Both of these are both these persons are members of the church. We have several members who serve in office, public servants, and two of them are in runoffs on tomorrow. And as you know, we're a 501c3. We don't tell you who to vote for. We don't tell you who to vote. Chris is here as a member of the church, and he's running.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is probably the most important election in our city's history.
Tell us why.
Because we're at a crossroads, and where we go with tomorrow's election will determine the next several years of Missouri City. We have a lot of projects, a lot of things as it relates to redevelopment, new development that we want to usher in, and that takes a shared and collective vision. And we have a good group of people that share that vision to move Missouri City forward, and so we need to hold steady with what we have. And we need to get a couple of those people reelected, and we need to just continue to push the city forward. I mean, Amazon is just the beginning of a very bright future for Missouri City,
Yeah.
and so we need to make sure we see this through.
Great. Well, I've been here 38 years and some change, and throughout the years, wait a minute, somebody just sent me make sure you let them know it was not your weed. Thank you very much. No, it wasn't. It wasn't my weed. I don't smoke weed. I said when I got in the car, the aroma was already in there, the scent was already there. But no, it wasn't my weed. But thank you for making sure I made that crystal clear. Shoot, that weed thought almost took my thought away. So, back in the day, before your time, Missouri City was known for being just a boondoggle for trying to get permits, for trying to advance economic development.
Yes.
So I'm glad those days are behind us.
Behind us,
So we can
and
move
those are
forward.
some of the other things
Yeah.
that are on the top of our agenda.
Yeah.
I've too had businesses reach out to me
Yeah.
that have expressed,
Right.
the need to make those processes work more efficiently.
Right,
And,
right.
and so that's on the top of my priority list, Mayor Ford's priority list. And so, we're our best days are ahead of us.
Indeed.
For sure.
Well, congratulations on making the runoffs. Congratulations on your 1+ year of marriage.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations on overcoming cancer. Congratulations on your new dog.
God is good. God is good. Lots to be thankful.
And thank you for swinging by here
Yes, sir. Thank
today.
you
And
for
give Mayor Ford our regards.
I will.
And we're voting tomorrow in Missouri City from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at all the locations that the Mayor Pro Tem just mentioned.
yes.
Mr. Graduate of Imani School.
Yep.
So were you there with Lil Fallon? Yeah, it might have been. I knew you were going to say that. Well, okay, it is what it is. Yeah, she is younger.
Okay, and speaking of the people not on the camera, just let me say kudos and salute to you all.
Yeah, man, they do a great
that
job.
Keep this well-oiled machine running smoothly.
Yeah.
It can't be done without you all.
No.
You all have Pastor looking good up here.
Well, you're too kind. I don't know about looking good for it, but I'm up here. And thankfully, and you're absolutely right, they do a great job. And they don't get paid extra for it either. All right, well, God bless you, man.
God
Appreciate
bless
you.
Thank you all.
Yes, sir.
Vote tomorrow.
Yeah, Yeah, vote tomorrow. Please vote tomorrow. Have some more birthdays. Let's roll those birthdays as you get ready to vote in Missouri City on mañana. Christy Harris' birthday. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. We'll holler at you. Christy Harris' birthday, December 24th. Boy, you have some exciting birthdays, huh? No, it's not. Shirley Scarborough. Al Scarborough's better half, December the 12th. Happy birthday to you. Boy, a lot of birthdays. Happy birthday to Janice and who? Jana Taylor. Happy birthday, Kathy's nieces. I assume that's Kathy Taylor. All right, happy birthday to them. Everybody's born in December. Christina White. Did I say it right? Jomar Christian. Why is that blacked out on the side? On December the 6th, and they put the 49th?
49th birthday.
Oh, not Shane. All right, 49th birthday. Chandra. Yep. 5 seconds. Oh, 5 seconds. 2, 1. Love you.